Okay, so now we're going to talk about Valeria Card Kingdom. This is expansion number 5. I think this is the last expansion. Maybe there's a number 6, I'm not sure. And then we're going to get into Flames and Frost, and I've already done a video on Shadow Veil. Okay, so what does this say here? It says Monster Reinforcements. Contains 13 new monsters and 1 rules card. Now, I got to say, the first 3 expansions were really cool. The first one was the events. The second one, the monster and events. 3 was the agents. Number 4 is pretty weak. It was more just 2 variants on peasants and knights. This one here says monster reinforcements. Let's see what's going on. Can I get a nice clean tear? No. Feels miserable. Okay, so we open that up. And there's not even a divider. Okay, I guess you really don't need one or anything like that, but there is new icons. Aha, okay, so the new deal here is you're going to get these monsters. Okay, yeah, these are all monsters. Now the question is, how do you know how to stack them? I guess you just stack them based on the icon. There's not, what am I, hoping for here? I don't need much. Okay, so they all basically have that symbol right there. You got a goblin bomber. And what this symbol down here means, the cards feel really good, by the way. It says here, the icons that we're looking at, this really common bald guy down here, second icon. It says it is the Wanderer, a new monster type, added to the game. Or I say wardens, not wanderers. Wardens belong to the monster area shown on their respective cards, correct. And the wild represents all of the 3 different resources, strength, gold, and magic, or red, yellow, and blue. This icon is present across all card types. When there is a number on top of the icon, it means that it represents that many of one resource of your choice. Okay, so that's pretty good. Warden cards. During monster setup, place the warden monsters above the monster cards on their respective monster areas. Well, that's very interesting. Warden reward clarifications. The Ettercap, a citizen card worth 2 gold or less from the center stack. Ignore the plus rule. All right, well, those are just clarifications, which don't even make sense if you don't know what the cards are about. So, okay, so now we have this. Death, Ettercap, right? Citizen, plus or minus 2, right? Okay, and that's what you're trying to clarify right there. He's saying, take a citizen card worth 2 or less from the center stack. Ignore the plus rule when taking the citizen. Cool. Satyr Maze, kind of just more of the same. I like that you have those icons a little bit more flexible. 12 there, and you get 5 there. Okay, just more to defeat, more options, more changes, more the same. Now, the artwork on this is pretty cool. There's actually a nice amount of cards, too. And I would say, too, I don't think I'm really speaking out of turn here when I say this is definitely more of the same kind of deck. I've even heard that language used by Daily Magic themselves. And it's not a derisive term. If you like a game, you want more of the same sometimes. And this looks really cool. I'm really happy with that. That's a change of pace. I do want more of the same, but I do want a new rub on it. The artwork is fantastic. This almost borders on looking like Bumblebee from Transformers. That's kind of neat. Cool. Okay, you got all those new symbols, which I really like. Okay, well, you know what? I give this expansion a medium grade. If expansion 1, 2, and 3 were real winners, and number 4 is a little bit of a donkey. By the way, did you know that burrito means small donkey? It's also a term for a dunce. So you can call somebody a burrito if you want. But this card definitely gets kind of like a middle score there. Okay, it's just a bunch of monsters, but you have that new, wild icon, okay? All right, and now let's take a look at Flames and Frost.